Hey OT speedrunners. This is just going to be a quick update relating to part of my age change SRM tutorial. Specifically the part at the end where we need to get that very specific angle. Savestate, a member of the OT community, who's been involved in a lot of the testing for SRM and ACE, made a program that basically found these angles and found a more efficient way for us to get to that angle. So I'm just going to quickly run you through that just now. I personally think that this is simpler, it's easier, it feels faster, and I think in terms of execution is going to be better for almost everyone running these categories that use this right now. So once you're through into this room and you've got Link's hands above his head and you've successfully ridden Link's facing angle to that bush, you're going to want to backwalk through as before to the first room in Lost Woods, and we're going to a slightly different position, so I think now it's probably most optimal to just backwalk through every single log. I don't think I did before, so backwalk through this one as well. And then you're going to want to target this wall here, and you'll see at the top of my watches there it says 0x4000, and that is Link's facing angle. That's the most important watch to pay attention to just now. That's the one you're going to want up when you're doing this. And then you're going to want to move roughly into the middle of the log, and really you don't necessarily have to, but this is mainly for visual cues and consistency. I think this is the best place to stand for that. And so from here you're going to want to ESS right 19 turns until we get to 0xBA68. That's the number you're looking for. Now to do this again, sort of want to do that helicopter ESS, which is a bit like this. Just ESS right, keep mashing target. You'll see I'm one too far, so I'm going to go back one, BA68. And the visual cue, luckily, is pretty similar to what it was before, so you can see Link is sort of facing to the right-hand side of the log directly in front of us. If I'm one too far, he's sort of out into the corner of the room. And if I'm one too far to the left, he's kind of facing to the left or the middle. So again, facing sort of the right edge of that log there, lets you know you've done it right. And then what you're going to want to do is snap to the camera, just as before, by pushing up and retargeting while you're pushing up. And you'll see now that's changed to BA70. From here, we're going to do a really simple turn to the left. Now, if you're feeling crazy, you can flick turn this, but for safety's sake, I'm going to ESS turn this to the left to get FA80. That is the facing angle that we want there. And from here, we're going to do 15 ESS turns to the right to get to our final angle of 9108. Back a couple, there we go. And again, as before, visual cues identical as you'd expect, it's the same angle, so Link is kind of facing between the two logs, the one you're in and the one in front of him there if you're too far. That way you can see either on the mini-map that the arrow is pointing almost straight up, or just he's facing more to the log you're in, and if you're too far to the left like that, you can see he's sort of facing into the log in front of you, rather than between them. So that's really as simple as it is. We'll just maybe run through that one more time. So target this wall for X4000, move into the log, ESS right 19 times to BA68, snap up to the camera, full turn left, FA80, and then round to 9108 there. And then you can head over here, as before, into the tunnel, and there you go, Link has popped up. And you can see his adult model there, and equipable mirror shield. So that lets you know it's been successful. So that's just a nice quick update to that. Hopefully that's clear, and a little easier than the angle setup that we had before.